Meals on Wheels. You can join us by going to redcross.org/NFL and make a donation. Top Golf. You see that shit over there? Somebody's been playing their golf game a lot. I can't get into Top Golf in that VR game because I'm like, yeah, I'm just not accurate enough. Like I can play golf in the game, so I'm not that accurate, but I know where to aim it. Top Golf, it's like very specifically. I'm like, I can't fucking play this shit. I feel like no matter which way I hit the ball in that damn game, it's gonna go whatever. You know, urinating tree's gonna be live streaming this. Hopefully, we'll get some meme material out of that for good or for bad. And 3 damn games tomorrow. It's just like a normal ass Sunday. Oh, wait, the Chargers chargered. Is Lamar going to do a playoff Lamar here? Jim Mora. His dipshit son quit on the Falcons to go to fucking USC. It kind of run its course with him anyway, so I can't complain. Almost got to a Super Bowl with him. Prime Mike Smith from like '08 to 2012. That was the shit. Mike Smith was kind of a pussy, but like well, even after he left, remember how good we were the year after he left? Like they sucked middle of the year, and the Falcons got hot. I was like, God damn, we're about to go to the Super Bowl again. Because like we're playing fucking Nick Foles in the playoffs, and people forget Nick Foles played like shit against the Falcons. He played like garbage in that game. Defense won that game for the Eagles. So I don't know why he gets all the credit, but I was like, yeah, we're playing Nick Foles and the Eagles. Like I knew we had a chance. But Mr. fucking, I'm gonna call a toss sweep on every third down, fucked us in the end, and we lost 15-10. But going into the playoffs that year, I said, "Oh my God, we're going back to the Super Bowl," because the Falcons were rolling again at the end of that year and beat the hell out of the Rams, who were the number one offense. Held the Rams to 13 points and beat them, and then went to Philly and lost because toss sweep, toss sweep, toss sweep, toss sweep. Yeah, notorious fucking playoff chokers, Minnesota. I was like, I'll take our fucking chances against Minnesota. Wasn't meant to be. So I think if Shanahan had stayed, they had a pretty good chance of getting back because offense wasn't nearly as good without him, and they still almost made it back. There's an alternate timeline where we win 2 Super Bowls in a row. Arthur Smith playoff football, baby. Let's go. Get fucking hopped. Yep. See if Russell's got any magic left. That Houston game was the most fun blowout I've ever seen in the playoffs. I think Russell's playing for his job. Dropped by Fryermuth. Russ is playing for his job, in my opinion. Good luck with that. Steelers don't fire anybody. They just wait till your contract is up and don't renew you. Lunch lady with a mustache looking motherfucker standing over there. There you go. 9.5. Oh, they flipped the script on you. Steelers come out with back-to-back passes. Well, the distance says you can get away with a run here. Good, you brought the good running back in at least. Not Najee. Oh, and Fields is in the game. Hey, you brought Fields in. And Jalen Warren and Justin Fields in the backfield together on third and less than a yard. Straight run with your best running back. First down. Good start. Better just go hand it to Najee and get your 2.5. Yeah. Oh, but he's gonna. Dude, Troy Aikman had me dying. If you go back and listen to my stream, they were like Najee Harris, 1,000 yards for the fourth year in a row, and Troy goes, "We need to rethink praising 1,000 yard seasons." And he was being dead serious. He was like, because he's a volume merchant. There's 17 games now instead of 16. It's not that big of a deal anymore. And then it was real quiet on the broadcast. I'm like, tell him, Troy. Najee Harris having 1,000 yards, really not that impressive when fucking Bijan's got 1,500 and two guys hit 2,000. Henry had 1,900. He was close to 2,000. It's not Deontay Johnson. It's Mike Williams. Yeah, we fired. You can fire the coach too, but Arthur Blank won't do that. Michael Penix ain't going to have a good coach for at least another year and a half. Oh well, huge run for him, 4 yards. Huge run for Najee Harris. That's right. And I get Jalen Warren and Justin Fields back in here. Pickens, Pickens, Pickens. He's been fucking out of it lately, ain't he? Almost a false start. Come on, Russ. Oh, at least they didn't go three and out. Fucking thing ain't even updating. The reality just hit me that I'm watching a Steelers game, so I know their offense is going to be so fucking boring. Oh no! Oh no! Face mask. That could have been so much worse. Oh, Steeler bullshit. I like that when the Colts accused the Patriots of cheating because they deflated the footballs and the Colts were losing by like fucking 40 and Josh Cribbs fumbled that punt. Somebody zoomed in of when the ball smacked him right in the face mask and it said, LOL, yep, looks deflated to me. Like, yeah, like those fucking air pressures and the ball made a difference. Y'all were getting fucking spanked by 40 points. There was no point to any of that. It literally was so fucking irrelevant. Oh, we had scoregami, the first ever 32-12 final score in NFL history. That's scoregami. It's the 1091st unique final score in NFL history. Hell yeah, playoff scoregami. Right off the bat, scoregami. Leave it to the Chargers. And the guy who runs the account has that hanging on his wall. We root for scoregami. I was right. Fumbled punt, missed penalty. That's Steeler bullshit. Got the Ravens pin at their own 5. Saquon hit 2,005 yards on the season. He could have broke the record if they let him play against the Giants. But I like giving Saquon a bye. Did you hear the quote on when the Giants were on Hard Knocks and they were talking about Saquon and the owner says if he goes to Philly, I'm not going to sleep at night. And then they let him go to Philly, and then he says, "Well, it's not like he's going to rush for 2,000 yards." He actually said that. He's not going to rush for 2,000 yards or anything. Here comes the safety. Telling you, Steeler bullshit. I see it's like Spider Man. Spider Santa like Steeler bullshit coming. Fumbled punt, even though the Steelers didn't get the punt. The refs didn't call the penalty on the Steelers for face mask, and then the Ravens got a false start and back themselves back up to where they started. There are forces at work beyond our comprehension here. Not likely. Not fucking likely. His ass didn't get his fucking toe in bounds against Kansas City, or we'd be talking about how Buffalo's got a bye week right now. If he gets a toe in bounds and that field goal don't get blocked against Denver, the Chiefs are playing today or tomorrow. If they call pass interference on the DB on Kyle Pitts in the back of the fucking end zone, the Chiefs would have definitely been playing tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, well, Lamar gets the first down. I thought the running back had it too. Lamar Jackson, Khalil Mack, and Lamar Jackson. I'm gonna start saying that from now on. Remember, Tyrod Taylor is only known as Tyrod because his fucking hick ass coach said Tyrod, and it just became what people called him. It's Tyrod, but his fucking hick coach called him Tyrod, so everybody started doing it because they just thought that's how it was pronounced. Oh, I tell you who ain't sucked lately is Hayward. He's playing his ass off. Yes. Yeah. Cam Hayward does not suck. It's not his fault the Steelers lost 4 straight coming into this. And Lamar gets injured in the first quarter and he's out for the season. Third down. Oh, yeah, he's too busy sucking with Miami. All you got to do is beat the Jets and you might make the playoffs. Well, they are not afraid to let Lamar run it tonight. Remember, sometimes in some of these playoff games, he would just not run. And you were like, why is he not fucking running? They need a big play. Oh, they're not afraid of that today. I think when they lost to Buffalo a couple years ago, it was like, why is he not fucking running? When they lost to Tennessee. Exactly. That's the other side of that, yeah. Because he's run so much, that was my first thought of, oh shit, he's gonna get hurt because he ain't been hurt all year. He gets hurt once a year, whether it's a little nicked injury or what. He gets hurt once. He's gonna run again. Don't throw the flag. I'm good with it. It was a tackle. He didn't like, you know, destroy him or nothing. I've seen worse. You got to tackle him. Yeah, he's trying to go up. I mean, he's heading out of bounds, but yeah. Or do the Mahomes and act like you're going out of bounds and cut back real quick and get another fucking 10. That's that Mahomes bullshit that he does. That's why sometimes it's worth it. Fucking hit him. Light his ass up. He'll think twice next time he goes to fucking tiptoe the sideline. Excuse me. Wonder what's going on Busted right now. Lord. If the Steelers defense ain't taking the ball away, they kind of suck. They're weird to watch against the Cowboys. That was the first game I was like, this defense sucks. Like if they're not taking the ball away, they're fucked. They're really good at taking it away, and they'll get sacks in big moments. They're just not as sure as they used to be. Yeah, they're starting to age out. Like when fucking Cowards Group was aging out in like 2011, and the Steelers didn't look like the Steelers anymore. Well, he just bitch slapped Minka Fitzpatrick, I'm pretty sure. You let him run it a little while. Lamar was kind of doing a lot there. Third and long. Here comes everybody's going to be covered. Lamar's going to see a lane and take off up the middle of the field because everybody's covered, which means he's wide open. The old Pittsburgh six field goal special. Touchdown, Bateman. The Ravens needed that mentally because they hear what everybody says about them in the playoffs. And against Pittsburgh, the last 10, they needed that mentally. Damn, man. Fucking throat. I remember watching him his rookie year and be like, this dude can't throw for shit. And then overnight he became elite thrower. Like his first MVP year was the next year after that. But his first start was against Atlanta in 2018. I was like, we're in this game because he fucking sucks and can't throw. No longer the case. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is by far his best. Why don't you play the Sam Kinison version of that song? Well, I think I love you. Stupid fucking phone. This fucking phone, dude. Takes me like an hour to type out one sentence sometimes where I'm just like, and then you'll say something like, that just made my day, and the autocorrect will make it say, that just mattressed my daffodils or something. Emmanuel Hacho put, now I'm watching the whole world realize Justin Herbert's just a social media quarterback. And Antonio Brown put, spread joy, not hate. I'd like to give a shout out to my co-host Joy Taylor. Oh yeah, the nut interception by Suggs. That was a good one. And then Baltimore went to New England next week, got spanked in the second half, and cried about New England cheating when what they were doing was totally legal. They would have like Edelman or Amendola line up ineligible, but because you see Edelman and Amendola, you think, oh, they're eligible, right? But really, they're throwing to somebody else, and they're just there to block. Oh, that's cheating. It's like, pay attention to who's eligible and who ain't. If you paid attention, you know that's Edelman, but he's not eligible on this play. What the fuck? And then the Ravens bitched in the offseason at the league meetings, but it's fucking illegal. It should be illegal. It's like, pay attention. I know that nobody was prepared for that because, like I said, you see Julian Edelman, you're thinking, guard that motherfucker. Nah, he's playing right tackle. He's just lined up at a different spot. Shit was funny as hell. They were throwing to tackles and shit, and John Harbaugh's going, fucking bullshit. Edelman had like a fucking 40-yard touchdown to Amendola that he threw. Oh, hello. Wow. The fact that he didn't get stripped there was really impressive. Yeah. Arthur Smith just tried to flea flicker in the first quarter from deep in their own territory. Flea flicker's like a midfield or just across midfield kind of play. Am I right? The fuck's this idiot doing? This ain't fucking Madden, dumbass. You know, whoever that was rushed in was sure they had a fumble there. Was that Humphrey on a corner blitz? I'm gonna be hypercritical of every bad play call because fuck Arthur Smith. Good protection. Protection made this play happen. Oh, what a tackle! What a tackle! Everybody said I was a madman and I was a hater when I said Arthur Smith was going to be the reason y'all get fucked in the end. You ain't going for that, no. I told my friend Kirsten, I said, I'm going to start betting against the Falcons in must win games. So if they win, I'm happy, but if they lose, I get money. Lamar Jackson is literally fucking mid 2000s Michael Vick, but 8 times better. Because like Michael Vick was good and everything, but Lamar is just a fucking alien. Yeah. Justin Herbert, but only in hypothetical situations. It's just Tom Brady highlights. If. Oh no, that's a better one. That's a better one. I hate to keep bringing her up. Tiffany Stratton has been a wrestler for like a year and a half of her life, and she's already that fucking amazing. It's so crazy when people like that just come in and pick up on it. Hey, there's that chick from the Tyson fight that's famous because her boobs are big. Like, that's literally the only reason she's famous. More power to her. Oh, yeah, I forgot Amazon runs like shit on my TV for some reason. It just does that randomly. It's the only app I have that does that. You saw we watched a fucking game on YouTube TV and the quality never dipped. 2005 YouTube. It's that fucking video of Patrick dancing to Soldier Boy, but it's in like 180. It's just see blurs fucking dancing. I gotta find that video. The fucking quality that shit's in. Holy fuck. Somebody said 1080p, more accurate quality. Nah, what makes it is the shit quality. That shit became legendary on YouTube. Oh, third and four. Make a stop. Make a stop. Or give up a big fucking play to Likely. You know that meme from Back to the Future? Hey, I've seen this one before. So I feel right now. Steelers. Yeah, I was like, he's about to fumble that shit. Hayward again. You got to keep the score down. If the Ravens get to 20, it's probably over. Same as the Cincinnati game where I'm like, God damn it, Cincinnati, just get to 20. Hey now, good tackle. He got him on third and 10. Nice of them to give Almond a fucking playoff game after the shit he's been through watching Thursday Night Football every week. He had to do that Seattle Chicago game that was 6-3. You know, if I hadn't discovered that I was unbanned on 5M, I was going to work Friday. But at about 9:30 Thursday, I was texting you going, "Oh, I'm unbanned. I don't think I'm working now." It was weird the first game back where I was like, "Wow, I'm really in this again. I got to remember how to do this shit." I'm having a harder time as a runner. I'm still good at it, but I don't know all my routes like I used to. When you could like cut down those alleys and know you're not going to get blocked in and all that shit. I wonder if I was streaming that time. I had 10 cops behind me, and I beat the train by that much, and the fucking train just obliterated all the cops that were behind me. And they went 4-12. Because I remember when he cleared the record, the Falcons were beating them by like 16 in the fourth quarter, and that was the next to last game that year. He had already beat the record for yards. Falcons won like 34-18 or something. We were 13-3 that year. We were good. That was. Remember, I said I liked Mike Smith era Falcons the best. See, the Dan Quinn era technically had a higher peak, but the fucking lows were just so much more frustrating. I don't hate Dan Quinn anymore. Made a stop. Keep the Ravens under 20. You're good. But don't turn the ball over. Damn touchback. Let's see what Arthur Smith's got cooked up for this drive. What has Arthur Smith got cooked up for us this go round? I love hate watching Arthur Smith. His favorite, the Najee Harris run, but a good one. Now we're back to 4K quality. Run, run, pass, punt. Is it coming? The signature move. Get Jaylen Warren in there. I would probably, I might consider running it here. Ah, they're saying he's short. You want a quarterback sneak it? Just a little short, like super. And they're going to punt. I guess. I mean, I know it's only an inch. Just get away from it. God, I know it hurts to punt when it's like an inch. Run, run, pass, punt. There it was. For some reason, I just felt like maybe they go for it. As dumb as that could work out to be. This guy, when Edge was in WWE's main event picture, WWE drew its lowest viewership ever. When Edge is in the AEW main event picture, AEW is getting its lowest viewership ever. Seems like Edge drives people away from their TVs, and this guy said, "Joke's on you, AEW gets low viewers no matter who's main eventing." Nice try, though. And then I put, unless it's CM Punk, and the guys were like, yeah. People actually watched AEW when CM Punk was on it. How are them roads? Slicker and shit. I mean, can we blame Emmanuel Lacho? I mean, I'm just saying. Nah, I can't blame him. Yeah, I'm not hating on him. I get it. I get it, bro. I get it. She's the asshole that was cheating on somebody. You, though, I get it. I about spit when Jason Whitlock said that big rack of hers. I was like, Jesus, dude. He was just mad he wasn't getting any. She was fucking Acho to get Whitlock thrown off FS1 because she wanted to replace him. The Tennessee one was the shittiest, in my opinion. The Chargers game, nobody expected them to win because he was a rookie. Lamar was a rookie. The Tennessee game's the one that sucks the most. And then the Kansas City game last year was probably worse. Remember when Lamar asked to be traded because they didn't want to pay him? And they're like, the Falcons are talking to the Ravens about Lamar Jackson. Man. And then we threw it all at Deshaun Watson, but thank God he chose Cleveland. But we could have had Lamar. But then the Falcons didn't want to pay him either. But they were going to pay fucking Watson 200 million. And then Cleveland said, "We'll give you 300 million." Worst contract in the history of sports. That's what the Steelers should have done on that fucking 4th and inches, I guess. They shoot him out of half a yard. He's all man and a yard wide. Oh, oh, oh. 3rd and inches again. Way to protect the ball, Lamar. That, that motherfucker was trying to get that shit out. They gonna hand it to Henry. I knew Lamar wasn't sneaky. He doesn't like to sneak. Yeah. All the Ravens will make some games go by quick. I love watching their games because when they settle in and run, Lamar Jackson. I like how all this shit's going on this week, and Kansas City's still sitting there with the fucking one seed. So NFC, it's like Detroit's got the one seed. AFC, it's like, oh, Kansas City's got the fucking one seed, and they're probably, if the games go how you think they probably would go, they'll get Houston, who they just beat easily a few weeks ago. False start. Deep drop. Uh, Ridiculous. Flag, though. Defense. Lamar is slow to get up. Ow. Come on, Lamar. Let's hand it to Derrick Henry a few plays now. Give Lamar a break. That's what I was worried about early. I'm like, man, he's running a lot. And it's working, but there's a price. Yeah. Took a forearm to the knees to the back. He took knees to the back. Ow. Forearm in the upper back, knees to the lower back. Ouch. I bet it's to Henry this time. Or it's a quick pass out on the edge to somebody else. Now this motherfucker gonna run again. Whew. Yuki, see, that's the thing. I don't want him to stop running because it's effective, but it's a risk thing. But I think you got to do it. In the playoffs, all bets are off. You kind of just have to do what works and go all in. So yeah, fuck it, run it all you want. Probably not against Pittsburgh, no. Ugh. Notice he ain't running as fast. Be like Anthony Richardson and tap out. I need a break. Shitty thing is, the Ravens didn't get any rest. They had to play against Cleveland last week. I mean, they won easily, but they had to play because they had to win that to secure seeding and all. And Pittsburgh hadn't played yet. So if Baltimore had lost that and then Pittsburgh won, we'd be in Pittsburgh right now, not Baltimore. But that's their fault for losing to the fucking Raiders. That's the game where I'm just like, how? How'd you lose to the Raiders? Should have lost to the Cowboys. Remember they had that big lead in that one, and the Cowboys almost came back and tied it. And now we're back to 2005 YouTube. Soldier boy up in that hole. First and goal. These long ass drives. Time of possession can mean a lot, especially after you've played 17 games before this, when you're just wore the fuck out. So they talked about they might go to 18 games, but impose a rule. Players are only allowed to play 16 of the 18. Touchdown. So everybody has to sit out 2 weeks. So you have to pick when you think you need to sit out.
That's funny. They set Lamar down, and then 2 plays later, the Steelers were like, "All right,
Or maybe they'll say you got to sit out one. You got to play. You can only play 17 out of 18 because they kind of agree, dude. 18 games and then playoffs. That's a fucking lot. Maybe make everybody have to sit out one. And if you're injured and miss a game, that can count as your one. Like, oh, I'm hurt this week and legitimately can't play. Okay, you can play the rest of the year. Belichick talked about that on his podcast. He says he thinks that would be good because you'll get like the last game of the year anyway, like where the Eagles didn't play nobody and the Chiefs didn't play nobody. Well, they're 6 away from 20. Getting that next 6 might be a little difficult for some reason.
we'll get another quick 3 and out here and give them the ball back and just destroy their offense." Like, put everybody on it. Still got a score though.
What the hell? Triple H lip syncing. Big E, Big E, Kofi and Xavier were going. How have I never seen that before? Yeah, I know. In the early '90s, there was a season where the NFL had an extra week, but it was because they had 2 bye weeks for everybody. That was in like '92 or something. If we go to 18 games, there should be 2 bye weeks, or like they said, you can only play 17 of the 18. Everybody's got to sit out at least one game on top of having a bye week. You get a bye week and you got to sit out a game. And another thing they mentioned: everybody except quarterbacks. Quarterbacks can play all all the games because they're the most protected anyway. But when you think about running backs and tackles and shit, it's kind of hard to play that many games. They should expand the rosters too if you're going to play an extra game. Add like make 60-man rosters or something instead of just 53. You need more depth if we're going to have a longer season.
He said, "Where in the hell is the five? What's
Pickens getting in on it. If Pickens can get his head out of his ass, Steelers wide receivers, dude, it always happens. Mike Wallace, Antonio Brown, Pickens is the same goddamn way. Juju, Deontay Johnson's a whiny little bitch. Like, why does it always happen? A first down, hallelujah. Chase fucking Claypool. He was the worst one because he was fucking overrated as fuck anyway. Yep. Bragging about catches and yards he put up in garbage time while the Steelers were getting killed by Cleveland in the playoffs. I was good. And he pulls up his phone and starts like pointing out. Well, at least Fields got rid of it. This is not the Steelers I grew up with, that's for sure. Like I said, I watched from 2011 to 2013 and watched that old group just age out and become sad and pathetic. Fucking Hines Ward was pitiful at the end of his career. Palamalu played about 3 years, 4 years too long because in 2010 he got hurt and I watched him. He was never the fucking same. He won Defensive Player of the Year and I was like, how did he win Defensive Player of the Year? He was like average as fuck compared to what he usually is. He was never the same after that. Go back and watch that scene in Dark Knight Rises with all the Steelers players, and it's like fucking Aaron Smith, Hines Ward, Ben Roethlisberger, fucking Brett Kiesel's in the movie. 3rd and 8. Timeout. Ravens. People aren't praying enough, man. They're just not praying enough. Like Pittsburgh was different after Cowher's group aged out, and then Ben got that fucking elbow injury. That just killed it. Because they were putting up a lot of points like 2016, 2015, 16, 17, 18. They were putting up a lot of fucking points. Oh! Well, yeah. God damn, dude. OPI on Pickens. Well, I mean, offense can get away with more than defense. Humphrey flopped a little bit. Pickens extended his arms, but he really didn't push him that hard. I used to call Big Ben the refrigerator after his elbow injury because that's what he looked like standing in the pocket. Just a big fucking refrigerator. He had no mobility. Oh. Slow death. Those are the worst. Slow death is the worst death. Just blow me out. Just, guy cleaning his snow off his car with his kid. He just picks his kid up and slides him across the car. Oh yeah, 10 years ago today, did Des catch it? I was looking through my Facebook memories, and it was me going, "Dude, he caught that." I still think he caught it, but still funny that it happened to them. Because I was like, "Catch, 1, 2, 3, reach for the goal line, touchdown." No, but when he hit the goal line, the ball popped out. Never mind the fact that he'd already caught the ball and taken like 3 steps and then dove for the goal line. But that's not a catch. It's so fucking stupid, dude. I was actually rooting for the Cowboys that day just for Romo. Because I was like, this is Romo's last chance. I know it is. His back's fucked. He's playing great, though. This is one chance. I really want a PlayStation VR so I can play Gran Turismo in VR. That'd be so fun. There's no good VR racing game for MetaQuest, really. I looked because I'm like, I love driving in VR because I played LA Noir, which is the Rockstar game, and it's got driving. Oh, it's so fucking cool. People who play Batman Arkham Shadow on MetaQuest sitting down. It's fucking wheelchair mod for Batman Arkham City. So that's how you feel when you're sitting here going. I love playing Arkham Shadow sitting down. I usually play standing up. Pick six. Never mind, they're just going to run it down your throat and you're never going to get to catch a damn interception. Penetration. You got to get that penetration. Penetration. Timeout. I like how they just ran the ball thinking, well, if we don't get it, Pittsburgh will call timeout for us, and then we can really get going on third down. Stop it, Amazon. You suck. It's terrifying. Jesus Christ, Amazon. I sit there when I get bored now. I zone out and I start thinking of busted scenarios. I'm not kidding. You play a game? You ever play a game that much where like you'll just be zoning out and thinking, okay, I'd do this. I'm like driving down this alley, then I see a cop car coming. I take the left. I jump that fucking ramp over that building, and then I go over it like I'm zoned in of like this is what I would do in this hypothetical busted game I'm in. See, because they took the real cars out, I'm like, I don't know what the good cars are, so I've had to like experiment. I had this one really fast car, but the ass end would just go out of nowhere and just slide out from under you. I'm like, I can't drive this. Then I had one car that's pretty good, but it takes damage way too easy. It's like a glass cannon. I did okay with it, but if you get hit really hard one good time, your fucking wheels are fucked. I really just like being a cop the best. Air support is good if you get a guy who's like really running them around. It's fun to watch. I EMP'd a guy from the helicopter earlier. You know, you got to press the space bar to do that. I was like leaned forward my controller, tapping the space bar with my pinky, and I EMP'd him. I got EMP'd twice last night and still won. I got so far ahead they EMP'd me. I was like, God damn it! And they all caught up and I got away. And then with like a minute left, I got EMP'd again. Pisses me off though. Sometimes I'll do the EMP and it'll like stop that dude's car for like half a second and then they're back going again. I'm like, what was the fucking point? Surprised your fucking job ain't gave you a decent gaming laptop so you can play.
I wish all the specs on them are bad.
Yeah. They probably play GTA 5 though, because GTA 5 is fucking 10 years old. My computer plays it great, but if you play busted on 5M, you need to downgrade your settings anyway, because it's mods and all. Yeah, that's the great thing about GTA 5. It's old as fuck, so my old ass computer runs it great. Tony Gonzalez.
So big.
And well, he's skinny now. He's like 40 pounds lighter. Yeah, he's just tall. Joe Thomas looked like he was on meth after he got out of the league.
It's like 15 straight runs.
He's not kidding. Boy, I wish his quality would fucking clear up. God damn, dude. Timeout. You gotta take time out there. We was catching him, unlike Aguilar. That was when Aguilar kept dropping balls in Philly, and there was like a fire in this apartment, and people in the street were like catching people that were jumping out the second story window, and they interviewed this black dude that was helping people out the fire, and he goes, "We was catching them, unlike Aguilar." Aguilar was the Quentin Johnston of his day when he was in Philly, but he's fast, so he keeps getting jobs. He was with the Patriots too. I want to say it was like he was with the Patriots and Raiders after he was with the Eagles, and now he's with Baltimore. Won a goddamn Super Bowl with the Eagles, though. Joke's on all of us, I guess. And they're a run heavy team with that average. That's the crazy part. Wow. Well, now you're looking for a catch into field goal range and then get up and spike the ball and kick it. Most likely here. Unless you got time to spot the ball, run a play, and then do it again. They look like they're at that bowling alley on the beach on the VR game I play. You know how they take your fucking bowl or playoff eligibility away from you in college football? Get out of bounds. They ought to take the Steelers' playoff eligibility away for at least 3 years so they can get their fucking act together instead of wasting all their goddamn time. But thank God Mike Tomlin kept the streak alive. That was the real goal. They locked that shit up early this year. That's the problem. They weren't fighting for it at the end of the year. They locked that shit up a month and a half ago. That's their thing they need to fight for at the end of the year. You're better off if you start out shitty. You got a better chance. You got to get down and spike it. You might get to run a play. Run a play here as long as it's incomplete. If that's shit, then they can't run it, and I know that's what they want to do. God, that time of possession's crazy.
17 plays, 60 yards, 40 plays.
Like quadruple your yards, which is the fucked up part. Timeout, Steelers. Steelers are calling timeout. Goddamn, why'd that take so long? He was fucking calling timeout for 10 seconds. He's making a signal. Yeah, timeout. Put 6 seconds on the clock. 11, whatever it was. Yeah, their DNA's defense as long as they don't have to play Jacksonville in the playoffs, I guess. Fucking Blake Bortles. What a legend. Remember most extreme elimination challenge? Don't get eliminated. Those are the rules right now. Don't get eliminated. Lamar. You got to throw that away. You better throw that shit away. Get the fuck out of here. Really? Uh-oh, they've hit 20. It's over, Dylan. Hell, if he'd have thrown that away at that point, it would have been in the air for 2 seconds and they'd have run out of time. And now fucking Hayward's hurt.
Well, I think we know Pittsburgh ain't putting
Like I said, 20 is the magic number. You get past that, it's over. If Lamar's not MVP, that's going to be a fucking meme tomorrow because he looks kind of funny sitting there like that.
every playoff game. It starts out a blowout. Oh my god, every year.
Yeah, I said we got to take their playoff eligibility away for at least 3 years. I'll say it again. Tomlin's the problem. Like, I think if the Steelers just completely overhauled their coaching staff, they'd be a lot better off. You go ahead and head out. They ain't scoring 20 points. I wish they would because it'd be fun to watch, but I don't see it happening. Hey, Aussie boy.
Steelers.
They still the Steelers.
Ravens get the field goal and go up 28.
Uh oh. I've seen plenty of good coaches get fired after winning 10 games. Lovey Smith got fired from Chicago. They went 10-6. Steve Mariucci went 10-6 for the 49ers. His ass got fired. This dude goes 10-7 every fucking year. Keep bringing it back. Let's run it back. What really did him in was whiffing on Kenny Pickett. If they'd have got the quarterback right, they'd probably be better off, win another game or two a year, and actually be a threat. But you're stuck with like washed up Russell Wilson, who's like occasionally brilliant, or Justin Fields, who is wildly inconsistent and prone to get hurt. I know he likes this. The harder you hit him, the better. Try it and see what he does. I've never seen anybody else do it to him. He's like, hey, he's like, I don't know you like that. Roethlisberger is a Hall of Famer and an all-time great, but they really held on to his ass like he was fucking Joe Montana or Tom Brady or something. It was infuriating. And they're like, he's earned the right. I'm like, no, you ain't. Y'all ain't won shit in like 11 years. What the fuck? What's he earned? The fucking Eli Manning won 2 Super Bowls, and the Giants say, yeah, you're benched for fucking Daniel Jones. Even the Giants, you think the Giants would have been like that with Eli? They shipped his ass out the door the moment they thought they could get somebody better, and they ended up with somebody that was worse. But the Steelers like, nah, Big Ben can't throw further than 4.5 yards. Let's keep trotting him out. 65, 70 pass attempts against the Browns, and he averages like 4 yards a throw or some crazy shit like that. They just don't like they don't let go of the past for some reason. And before you were born, they were already doing this because what did the Steelers do in the 80s? Nothing. And they kept fucking Chuck Noll as the head coach, and they weren't doing shit. So this is what they do. Their whole fucking history. Like they were badass in the 70s, and then from like 80 to 94, didn't do jack shit, but didn't change a fucking thing, and they just kept on and kept on. When Cowher was there, it was the same fucking thing. They just never changed. I give Roethlisberger credit. Roethlisberger saved the Steelers because y'all had some really what 6, 7 really good years out of that with him. Won 2 Super Bowls, lost one, but hell, you were in 3 Super Bowls. That's what I give Roethlisberger credit for. At his prime, he was the thing that kept that shit going because without him, you were with fucking Tommy Maddox and Neil O'Donnell. And who was that other dude they had? The guy before Tommy Maddox. Between Neil O'Donnell and Tommy Maddox, it was some black. I can't remember his name.
I remember when we had, remember on the bench all the time. I think his name was Charlie Batch.
Byron Leftwich. Charlie Batch was there for like 100 years. Roethlisberger and his prime would have been even better if not for the motorcycle crash. He wasn't the same after the motorcycle crash. Go watch '04 Roethlisberger and then compare him to like '09 Roethlisberger. It's not even fucking close. He's still great though. But that motorcycle crash fucked him over for good. Because before the motorcycle crash, he was like Mahomes. The way he would run. You know how Mahomes runs? Roethlisberger used to do that shit. After that, he lost that mobility, but he was so strong you couldn't get him down. Thank God the Falcons ditched Matt Ryan before the Steelers would give up on fucking Big Ben. Well, the way they ditched Matt Ryan was classy. They were like, "Do you want to trade? Where do you want to go?" Unfortunately, he picked Indianapolis. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Arthur Smith, baby. Arthur Smith. Yeah. This game went about how I expected. Let's see if the Steelers can rally. I almost said that with a straight fucking face. Steelers have about half a football team. Half a football team ain't going to win you a playoff game. You saw what Houston had to do today. Both sides of the ball stepped up. Like their defense was already good, but Stroud and them boys held their own. The Steelers are literally just the Falcons, but get to play an extra week. Dylan, do you hear my analogy? I said the Steelers are just the Falcons, but they get to play an extra week every year. They win one more game and they get to play an extra week, and that's about the only difference. Ooh, but we got them studs on offense though. Fucking Penix, Bijan, and London already broke some kind of record their first three games together. I can't remember what it was. Fuck's my cat doing? She's a cuddler. Oh, they're showing the Houston highlights. That was fun to watch. That game was fun. A three-score game was fun to watch. Houston sent them home, 32-12. Scorigami, playoff scorigami, right off the bat. Dylan is a soldier for sitting here and watching more of this.
Playoff games.
Uh, what's that fucking Friday After Next sounding music there? Boom, 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 boom.
I mean, as much as I would like to think we can win, we are playing against the MVP and fucking Derrick Henry. So
I swear, if Lamar don't win MVP, I'm never taking that award seriously ever again. Carson Wentz should have won it that year that he got hurt and missed the last 3 games. He still should have won it. He got them the 1 seed. But they gave it to fucking Tom Brady, who had just kind of like another year for him. Big Billy. Oh, yes. You're just looking for a warm body this time of day. She's weird. She acts like a kitten. I think this cat has like maturity issues because she acts like a kitten and she's at least 8 years old. Said, hey. See, she's like a fucking kitten. We're watching my cat like just try to find stuff of Dylan's and play with it.
it wasn't me.
Well, she takes over the bed now. Ozzy won't come get on the bed because he's scared of her. He'll hop on the bed and not realize she's on it. Then he'll just sit there and go and get frozen in fear and look at her. You just can't have no fun, can you?
Fuck your phone.
Can't have no fun. Can't wrestle with nothing.
Gonna be me next.
Watch how she reacts when I wave a drumstick at her. She fucking flips shit over this. I don't know why, but watch her when she notices the drumstick. She's like, ugh.
Teach her how to play drums.
You're gonna fall off of there. So not the Billy. Sometimes when I'm sitting here at home, like, man, I just want to play my PlayStation Portal because it feels so good. But I'm like, stupid. Turn the fucking TV on and play your PlayStation. This is the first. Imagine what the Portal's going to be like by PS7. You'll just be able to straight up play your PlayStation shit on it without streaming. Yeah, exactly. They had a used one. I was at work and I went with my dad's wife to go shopping for some of the old people, and GameStop was right there. So let me walk in and just look around, and they had a used Portal, and I was like, been thinking about getting one. This one's like $20 cheaper than they normally are. So and then Baltimore gets the ball to start. That's the fucked up part.
15 straight runs, 7-minute drive.
That's some Madden shit. That's what I score with like 2 seconds left, and I'm getting the opening kickoff of the second half. I need to fire up Madden 12 on the PS2 emulator and fucking play that some more. I got to get that Liberty City mod for GTA 5. I keep seeing shit about it. Somebody took the map of GTA 4, put it in GTA 5, and programmed traffic and AI to live in it like it's the actual city. And it runs well because like you go to the airport in GTA 5 and then you can like click a thing to take you to Liberty City. It'll load out the GTA 5 map and load in the GTA 4 map and teleport you to the airport in Liberty City. It's fucking cool. Driving on the GTA 4 map with GTA 5 physics would fuck with my head though, because 4 is very specific with how it handles, and GTA 5 physics are kind of boring and shit. This team rolled over and died a month ago. That fucks White. You know, he's a pass rush guy. Well, how can you rush the passer when all they're doing is running a fucking ball? And now he's nicked up too, like Hayward. I just love to fall off from Henry to Justice Hill. It's like I've never seen a gap wider between two running backs. It's not like the Falcons where it's like Bijan and Algier and they're both fucking studs. This is like, yeah, Justice Hill. Hayward's coming back with his helmet. That's good news. God damn. He pulled a Mahomes. Well, if I could go for it. Honestly, why not, right? Pussies. You could go for the throat. Hell, I was saying go for it. Why the fuck not? Ravens milking clock with fucking 29 minutes left. Lord.
Now we can run the ball 15 times in a row.
Finish it all.
Stefanski's going to be the coordinator for Baltimore.
Man, I know the Steelers fell off on even a Ravens Steelers game ain't fun. That was like the most sure thing back in the day. What's the Sunday night game this week? Ravens Steelers? Good shit. So stupid.
Oh my god.
Sometimes AI is funny. Oh, that's my favorite meme. I hate that it's all photoshopped up, but the guy going. It's like when the guy sees the chick and he goes to walk after her, and the black dude goes, I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man. We roll on with this thoroughly depressing fucking game. It's, to quote Jim Cornette, this game's the two dogs fucking on the side of the road. You can't help but fucking look. Dropped. Somebody needs to turn to him and say, why don't you call plays that don't suck ass and are totally predictable? Where's that meme of Damian Priest talking to Edge? You're done. You're washed. It's over. Say that to Russell Wilson. You're done. You're washed. It's over. Oh my god. Oh, good catch. Fucking big play Steelers. Give the O line credit. Oh, God, dude. Energy, energy. Come on. When Houston started rolling, it's like everybody was moving in fast motion. It was just crazy, the difference. Momentum is a thing. Man, old Russell would have smoked that dude's ass to the edge, wouldn't he? Like 5 years ago, I would have been, oh shit. Oh, hello? Fucking big play to Mike Williams. Here comes the hopium. That's the part of the Falcons game that pisses me off the most. Ravens are notorious chokers, and Russell's a great deep ball thrower. We've seen that twice now here. These motherfuckers made Tua and the Dolphins look clutch before. Remember that? Ooh, he's a fucking virtuoso play caller.
You're telling me you threw the ball on this drive.
I got a new idea. Let's go third down punt. They'll never see it coming. I've seen Brady do that shit before in blowouts. He'd take the ball and fucking drop kick it on third down. Oh boy.
Almost doubled their yards.
And time of possession. Ew, they're not hot. I watch WWE. I'm spoiled by seeing hot women on TV. Touchdown. Just throw it deep, baby. Just throw it deep. Russell can still throw that shit deep. Okay.
9 plays, 98 yards, 3 minutes.
Goddamn 98-yard run. Come on, Baltimore. It's the fucking Steelers.
9 plays, 98 yards. It was really 3
I'd
plays.
be sick to my fucking stomach. I give up a 98-yard drive to fucking.
It was really 3 plays.
Yeah, it was. 3 plays made this drive, yeah. Damn. All right, 21-7.
Now we need that turnover.
Yeah. A little bit of hopium. Wouldn't be a Baltimore game if they didn't at least tease choking it and blowing a fucking lead. NFL Pittsburgh's Twitter account showed a picture of Russell walking into the game. He was wearing like a black suit and a black coat. It said "dress for success," and AB put he dressed for a fucking funeral. AB's funny as shit, even if he's retarded. I said, nah, bro, he dressed for a fucking funeral.
The Ravens ran the ball more in the first half than they did in the whole game against the Chiefs. Last game.
Watch this wreck in iRacing. Dude's doing a open wheel car.
Oh,
Dead. I love that the damage physics are that detailed.
how much longer do I have to wait for a good NASCAR game?
Hopefully, just a few more months.
As you would say, hopium.
We got the hopium because it's literally just iRacing on a console. So, which is what I've been saying for like 15 years. Why don't we just take iRacing and put it on console?
It's gonna piss me off. They're gonna be like, it's gonna be like the new NASCAR game coming out on July 5th, and and then the fucking GTA 6 coming out July 6th, and I'm gonna be like, you
Well, that's
what?
okay. I can go to work and play them. I can play them at
I'm
work.
not gonna know which one I want to play with.
Oh man, GTA 6. I definitely ain't working that day. Maybe that week.
That's a tough one to pass up on.
Oh, when GTA 6 comes out, me and you need to go to the Game Haven if you'd be up for that. Try to get that day off. It'll probably come out on a Tuesday or a Thursday night. That's when games usually come out. And Cameron said they definitely do an early release for that there, so we got to go and pre-order the game there whenever pre-orders start. I ain't been to a midnight release since Batman Arkham Knight, and that was fucking 9 years ago. I don't think I've been to one. No, 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 I was wrong. Spider-Man 2018. Spider-Man was the last one. And they were cool. They gave us that at 9 o'clock. I was like, fuck yeah. Falcons were playing the Eagles. I was watching the game on my phone at the time, waiting in line.
Now it's time to show up. You gotta change.
Come on, defense.
You gotta change.
Yes! Sack! There we go. Steel curtain. I knew you had it in you. Listen to how quiet it got in the building now. They're like, Baltimore's seen this shit before.
I mean, post game, Mike Tommy's gonna be like, yeah, we kind of didn't really try the first half.
Lulled them in.
See what they got. Wore them out. Still two scores. That's a mark for Pittsburgh.
Damn.
Trying to get the ball
It's
to
unbelievable.
which why not at this point?
Yeah, they got to go big or go home. So throw it all out there. You could tell Houston was just going balls to the wall in their game. Chargers were all timid and shit when they didn't move the ball well early in the game. And Houston just went balls out. Pittsburgh's got to go balls out here.
First downs to 5.
Calling out Dante Jackson for not wanting to get involved in the tackle there.
Oh, that's a good play.
Damn. I think A. Tucker's going to miss this field goal. We in it.
Worried about the clock.
Yeah. Well, 14 points. You got plenty of time. You don't worry about two scores until you get down to about 7 minutes, and then you're like,
It's fucking
yeah. Well, it was fun while it lasted, I guess. Steelers had hope for all of what, 90 seconds of game time? And Derrick Henry takes it home. And we're back to where the fuck we were. I got to hit up Alex. God, I think he's working tomorrow. He usually works on Sundays. That sucks. The Broncos are in the playoffs and he's working. I hope Baltimore beats Kansas City if it comes down to them at the end of all this. Look at this AJ Allmendinger save at Michigan when they were going like fucking 220. And then on the end car, you can see him. He goes, shakes his head. Michigan used to be so fucking scary, dude. When Junior won there in 2012, he was going like 226 into the corner. It was some fucking crazy shit. Because they had just repaved it too. You know how much faster that makes it when they're repaved. Maybe I should start watching hockey. No grapes. See that Kevin Owens was carrying around the old 1980s, early 90s WWF World Title belt, claiming he was a real world champion because he got cheated against Cody Rhodes. He was wearing the fucking old belt. I love that belt. Because at Saturday night's main event, it was kind of a throwback show, so that's the belt that Cody had. He had the old belt, and then Kevin got cheated, and Cody ends up winning. So after the match, Kevin Owens just takes the old belt and declares himself the real champion. Yeah, well, right now it's fucking 28-7.
Which NFL team has the most losses over the last 30 years?
Tampa Bay.
The Raiders.
The Raiders.
Guess who's tied for second?
Tampa Bay.
The Lions and Browns.
Okay, that makes sense.
So I thought it's kind of surprising that the Raiders were.
But I think the losingest team in history is Tampa Bay, though. Like throughout
Oh yeah.
league history, I think it's Tampa. Because they were so goddamn horrible when they first started. They're still feeling the effects of it. Throw it deep. Nah, don't throw it short. Well, that works. Old Jim got sent home today, so let's not talk about him. I remember when John got the Ravens job, people were shocked because he was a special teams coordinator for the Eagles and he got a head coaching job. They're like, what? They hired a special teams coordinator. And here we are 15 years later, and he's still here. He was about to get fired when they drafted Lamar. Remember? He was kind of on the hot seat. And they were talking about 2018 could be Harbaugh's last year. And then they hit it with Lamar. Special teams coordinator. Boy, in the same year, they hired John Harbaugh and they drafted Flacco. So you talk about just knocking it out of the fucking park. Because Flacco was pretty good for about 5 or 6 years. He was the Eli of the AFC. He had his ups and downs. Okay. What the fuck's this about?
Baltimore has elected to spot Pittsburgh 7 points.
I'd hit OK and add this to Shell's Amazon cart. She'll be like, Dove. Who's trying to order freaking Dove? You know, you're famous when other people who have the same name as you have to put their middle initial in it because they just had Michael B. Jordan, so he's not confused with Michael Jordan. Music, there was Michael Jackson, and Kiss had a producer named Michael Jackson, but Gene Simmons said you should use your middle name to distinguish yourself, so he became Michael James Jackson. Remember, I was a kid, I picked up the CD and it said produced by Michael James Jackson. It said, Michael Jackson produced a Kiss album? It's like, no, dumbass. I met Michael James Jackson on the Kiss cruise. He was really nice. I didn't have anything for him to sign, but I talked with him for a while. Because, like everybody else, I'm like, how the fuck did you get that drum sound on the Creatures of the Night album? It's fucking crazy. I need to get that fucking cable for my drums and plug it into my computer and get that damn drum sound. Because with electronic drums, you get any kind of sound you want.
Prime Video, Alan and Christian returns and Reacher Season 3. Toughest challenge awaits. February the 20th. Steelers could put him at linebacker tonight after they could use him. There's beautiful look at the inner home. We're not exactly sure. Trying to find out from the NFL why this game was stopped at this point.
Even they don't know.
Second down and one.
Was there a drone flying around?
Neither team had taken Wilson back in the lineup. Vincent Fields in
Now the script writer said, "What are you doing? We don't have Justin Fields coming in this game right now. This is Russell's comeback. We didn't put this in the script. Y'all got to sort this out. Timeout. They're going against the script, brother. That don't work for me, brother." He is a real American.
Where's my deep ball?
For real. That shit's working. Here it comes. Nope, pressure. But a lot of blockers. A lot of good cutback. Ah, I caught him from behind. God, if he was only as good as people try to say he is, he would have fucking. Oh, yeah, 100%. They wouldn't have caught his little ass. Jalen Warren would have took that to the house. The Steelers Ravens game going to turn into a shootout now. Oh, oh. Oh, he fumbled. Yeah.
Deep ball. What the fuck are we doing, dude? Run the whole quarter out. Kick a field goal and then get back to the ball. Let him drive 90 yards.
interesting. Harris man like Stoic news. He's 299 touches this season. No fumbles.
Hey, he doesn't fumble. That's one positive about him. He's like Michael Turner in that way.
Sling it.
Yes! Yes! Touchdown! You gotta be kidding me. That was the most beautifully timed throw I've ever seen. That was amazing, dude. Oh, playoff Russ is coming out. Oh, playoff Russ is coming out. One stop and you're in the game. Come on.
That's crazy.
Look at that shit.
Interception or destroy.
Him and Herbert had some of the best throws I've seen all day. 28-14. I just realized my damn little scoreboard ain't been updating since the second quarter.
Just turned into a track meet. I'm loving it. 3:24 left in the third. 28.
Whoa! Living on a prayer. I can play that. I've played that song on drums a fair bit during the summer when I was going through my Bon Jovi phase. Right now I'm in my Iron Maiden phase. I can't play half their shit. More than half their shit. I can't play fucking Iron Maiden songs. Shit's fucking brutal. Like last night I was fucking practicing that one fucking drum beat. I ain't gonna turn the drums on. I don't need to. Fucking Ace is high. Yeah, I can play Aces High. But do that for the whole fucking song and then have to do the fucking bullshit in between. Whatever. Fucking can't play that shit. Kicks too much. I appreciate the Steelers not boring me to death. That was grim going to half thinking, yep, I'm watching a Steelers playoff game again. Now it's like defense, get your shit together, right? Like, come on. You get a turnover now, you really in it. But you got to go get it. Strip that ball out because you know they're going to run the ball a lot. Told you. Somebody in GTA Online sent their drone out from their fucking terabyte and was buzzing around.
Big turnover. Go all in on the run. Make Lamar throw it. Or you just keep letting them run all in.
Justice Hill in the backfield.
Back him up. Got to take that run game out and get them on these second and 20s, third and 15s, and whatnot. And the crowd groans, waiting for that flag. Every incomplete pass is good. That was good. I can play "Where Eagles Dare" by Iron Maiden. I can play the beginning of that song, which is the hardest part. Come on, come on. All right, third and 9.
30-yard line. So Jackson tonight,
God, just one stop, all you need.
12 for 6.
Takeaway would be great, but just one fucking stop.
Big turnover, baby. Arm punt. Arm punt, Lamar.
Yes! The Steelers made a stop. 3 and out.
This is the first time that the Ravens have gone 3 and out tonight.
Oh, shit.
Buttholes clinch.
Bezos must have stepped in and said, hey, I'm not paying you guys to let this happen.
That stop, they were adjusting the script at the stop. See, instead of the usual Steelers playoff blowout, let's make it a little fun this year and switch it up. We got a Vince McMahon rewrite during the middle of the show, you know. That's Vince's thing, rewriting during the middle of the fucking show.
Georgia Stout, his third punt of the night. Calvin Austin
Deep ball.
back to receive.
Ooh,
Flag flows again. Flag is down.
that better not be roughing. If it's running into, you guys are good.
I think roughing you have to hit him
Yeah.
with his foot.
Running into the kicker. Fucking "Where Eagles Dare." Wish I was good enough to play the rest of the song, but it's that intro part is fucking crazy. Now,
Deep ball. Got one play touchdown here. 7 of 10 for 160.
playoff Russ. Let the man cook.
Play touchdown.
Let the boy cook. Let him cook. Fucking false start. Don't fumble. Oh my god. The fucking broken tackles. You're this close to really being in this game. This close. What's the standard?
Hurry up, too. Come on, Russ. You know what I want to see.
hoping for a missed tackle there. Steelers got the momentum right now. Got work to do, but they got the momentum.
Freiermuth takes Hamilton with him, so it creates a one-on-one.
Them 10-point spread betters are sweating right now.
I knew that was a stupid fucking spread. I don't care.
Working that stem outside, getting a little bit of separation just enough.
Nobody in an NFL game should be favored by more than like 7 or 8. Oh! It was tipped.
Russell Wilson, his quick game, that's really one of the only things you can do as a defensive lineman is have your eyes on a quarterback and try to time it up and knock it away. Second and 10.
Damn, couldn't get away. Here comes the deep ball. Saving grace, the deep ball. No, he hurried out. Good, saves up a commercial break. Yeah, it was like they weren't even trying. He could have said the Larry Mack dismal. Larry Mack likes dismal. Hey, bud.
Now we got beat ball. One up top. Beat ball.
Come on, Russ. Matabike. So they got this song. It's like 14 minutes long, called "Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner." You realize how hard it is to learn a 14-minute song? I think I've learned like 6 minutes of it. Fucking remote. There it is. What the fuck? How's that fucking go? Whatever. Well, I want to go see the shitty Lion King movie. gotta get right home from your mom. Yeah, I'm kidding. Y'all be fucking careful. Like, I know most of the roads are good, but I know that shit's refreezing, so.
Drown in misery watching this game on the way home.
Ain't it funny how, like, you know what's coming, but then they get your hopes up. And then you're like, God damn it, why did I ever get my fucking hopes up?
Still a slight bit, but
I'll see you later. You can come back. Well, you got car trouble, so I guess you can't come back tomorrow, can you? You might. All right. I'll be around. Dylan had to leave, so we're flying solo now. Of course, the Steelers finally get the stop they need and then shit their pants and go 3-and-out. Well, they didn't go 3-and-out. I think they got a first down or two. Oh, brother. I'm going to stand up for Rob. Been sitting in this chair too much.
Running quarterback, you wonder why more guys don't drop. Create that space.
Ravens up 28-14. And Henry pops a good run for 9.5 to start the fourth quarter. Wow. I know who Larry Zonka is. I got Dolphins friends, mostly from the Kiss Cruise. My delusional Dolphins friends. Third down, he loses a couple of yards. When I gives back those yards to Larry Zonka. Third and 3. No pressure on Jackson, and he's got a wide open Hill for a first. Stop talking about Arthur Smith. It makes my blood boil. Mediocre. Are you shitting me? Said Arthur Smith to get a head coaching interview. Based on what? He'd be perfect for Miami. He doesn't utilize they don't utilize their fucking talent to their fullest potential either. He'd fit right in there. But the Dolphins kept Mike McDaniel, so. McDaniel might make it halfway through next season if he's lucky. Still got to play to win, though. And another 3rd and 4 opportunity for the Steelers to get this ball back. Make the tackle, yes! Fourth down. Joey Porter made a great tackle.
Joey Porter, so it's going to be fourth down at just inside the 40-yard line.
You got to punt this ball.
They were in that bunch formation, a lot of crisscrossing, great communication.
Don't panic.
He makes that tackle short of the first down because of how quickly he reacted to that throw. And so Lamar looking over
And the Ravens offense is staying on the field.
many times in the past. Normally it works. We'll see here. Big play. Big play. Half a yard. If they go for it. Here we go. Push again. Meanwhile, it's the same play they ran before. Mark
They got it.
takes the snap, and
The fucking balls on these guys. Andrews on the tush push.
substitution. Loudermilk running out there. They wanted to get their big bodies in there, so they're a man short. Look at the communications. Houston trying to get big bodies in. Look how late Loudermilk, he doesn't even get lined up. Well, the question is right now, where are they going to spot the ball here? Does he get the first down? That replay looked like he was well past him. Well, it did, but for the moment, where are they
It's a first down.
still showing fourth? I mean, well, the officials
They drop a flag. I think Pittsburgh did have 12 on the field. So that would be an extra 4 yards on top of the yard they got.
fire trail there, trying to get guys on and off, and trying to get their big lineup, big defenders in. Defense, the 12th player never got off. That's a 5-yard penalty for the previous spot. First down. So it doesn't matter where they were spot. First down. New variation of the tush pushing. You put the tight end on the center.
Be pretty proud if Baltimore could just finish the game out on offense with like a 8-minute drive here and a touchdown.
There's Ricard coming in as the fullback on the clock here.
Man, it's hot in here. But it's like 25 degrees outside, so.
You can just tell the shifting gears with Todd Monken at 23 personnel. 2 backs, 3 tight ends. Just going heavy. Going to lean on Pittsburgh, keep working that clock. Todd Monken will probably get a look-see in terms of some head coach interviews as soon as the Ravens season is done. Second down and 9. Right. They hope.
And Hill gets crushed for a loss of 3. So now they got the Ravens backed up again. Still time to get in this game. And you've got your 3 timeouts and everything. So just make the stop. Take it one play at a time after that.
Effort 97 uses his hands. Remember, this is a guy that we thought might not be back out on the field. Went into the locker room, talked about the effort, getting double teamed, working off of it, and then finishes the play. So third down 10. Exactly 9 to go in regulation.
3rd and 10.
Jackson throws.
Tackle incomplete. That's incomplete. It's incomplete. So it's 4th down with 8:50 to go. Pittsburgh still got a chance.
Corner gives the Steelers an elite corner. Yeah, I think with his length and now the experience that he's gaining in his second year at
But
Penn State,
the day is getting short.
I think he's on his way to having a really good career. And I think with long arms, even on a play like this, never gives up on that play. And hand getting in there as Wallace goes down, he knocked it out of there. So Jordan Stout, his 4th punt of the night.
Yeah. Missed tackle. Cuts back. Gets through another tackle and then gets tripped. Pretty good return. Looked like it was going to be a little better. Pittsburgh's got work to do, but it is possible. It is possible. All things are possible. I'll be right back. I'm thirsty. Not that anybody's been Me. Got a packed fucking day tomorrow. These 2 games today were just the appetizer, bitch. We got the whole day tomorrow, 3 games in a row. And I will stream all 3 because I'm a psychopath. Of course, they had Ray Lewis do his intro.
Brings the squirrel dance back here for Baltimore. That'll never get old for Ravens fans. So many great memories with 52 in the middle of that defense. What an inspirational leader for this franchise.
What an inspirational leader. I kid. He was only an accomplice to murder. Committed obstruction of justice. Russell rolling. Runs, gets a good 5 yards.
Best case scenario with 8:30 and counting, you get maybe 3 possessions, more than likely 2.
Glad Dylan was able to come hang out. Hopefully he can make it here tomorrow.
Emergency here for Russell Wilson.
And caught by Pickens. First down. Forward progress was called. It is not a fumble. It's first down Pittsburgh.
First down, 8 minutes, under 8 now. This is where the experience of Russell Wilson, got to have command. Like I said, you're going to get 2, maybe 3 possessions. On this drive right here.
Turnover would help on the other side of this. Throws it up. Caught by Pickens. Unbelievable. Russell's deep balls. It's been on point tonight. He didn't push off. He didn't extend the arm all the way out. And Russell throws it up again. Out of bounds. Baltimore jumped in the neutral zone, didn't they? Nah, they're saying false start on Pittsburgh. I knew it was closed. And Russell goes down for the sack. And the clock rolls, and they're backed up deep here. Dip, potato chip, dip, 3rd and 22. 4 down territory, so just try to get half of it here and then go for it. That seems to be what they're aiming for, but they don't even get half of it. Clock running, down by 14, 6:30. You got to punt. Here comes a moon ball. Back up, boys. He's going deep. Last game of the year. Count anything back now. Moon ball. There it is. And it's nearly intercepted, but it's incomplete, which is actually better for Baltimore. Turnover on downs.
6:06 to go in the fourth, and the Ravens up by 2 touchdowns.
Ravens get the ball back and a chance to close it out.
Let's go back to this. I talked about Pickens going down.
Here's where we're going to point out what Russ did wrong.
You're going to see that he's reading that safety, he's reading that body language from Humphrey. That's what makes him go downfield and take a very unrealistic shot to a 5'9" Calvin Austin. Yet 3 defenders there, especially Kyle Hamilton at 6'4", is very tough to throw downfield to a 5'9" receiver. But I think because Humphrey started to cheat over to Pickens, he thought he could maybe take a chance over the middle instead of giving Pickens a shot. He's much taller.
You saw 3 purple shirts conversion. Good luck. Ravens with the ball. Sante work the clock if they want. 8-2. Henry.
Nobody can work clock like Baltimore. They're built for that shit.
Played much better in the second half, but 227 yards allowed after contact, the most by any defense so far this, of course, throughout the regular season, but so far in the postseason as well.
Obviously,
Still like my analogy. The Steelers are just the Falcons with an extra week of football.
contact as well. So he had over 300 yards in the first half, but held to about a quarter.
When's the last time they won the division? Like 2018? I want to say 2018 because Ravens won it in 19. 20 was the Ravens again, I think. Or was that the Bengals? No, 20 was, yeah, wait, 20 was Pittsburgh. Yeah, they won it in 20. Okay, so it's not been that long. I forgot because they got their ass whooped by Baltimore in Pittsburgh. So yeah, the Steelers won that one. Bengals in 21. 22, Bengals again. 23, Baltimore. 24, Baltimore. So can't even win their own fucking division. And another first down. Lamar Jackson is the MVP of the National Football League, and anybody who says otherwise is a fucking idiot. The only guy in the conversation besides him should be Saquon Barkley. Come on, Lamar, take care of yourself, brother. Let's ride Henry and get this thing home. He's taking some hits to the back tonight. I think his back's still sore from the knees to the back.
by Steve Young. Clock running down to 4 minutes, playing the good amount of clock flow here. Henry to the 40-yard line on the first down.
You start to think about the Houston Texans, who had a great game today against the Chargers. That'll be the next matchup for the Ravens. You know, of course, Buffalo's out there, Kansas City. But when this team is cranking, and who knows about Zay Flowers and whether or not he'll return. They really stepped up without him tonight in their pass game. But this will be a fun team to watch in the next few weeks. The challenge is, I think you and I said it, it's pretty easy to imagine this team making their way to New Orleans and all the way to the Super Bowl.
This offense and a much improved defense, play action. Jackson throws, caught 35-yard line.
Why'd you let him get back up and get another couple of yards, bro?
Got a flag on the play. Alex Cook.
Prior to the pass, holding defense number 24. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot, automatic first down.
Automatic first down with 3:03 on the clock. Well, it won't be determined as to what wins the game, where they'll go until that Denver Buffalo game is played tomorrow. But let's say if Buffalo's favored to win. If Buffalo wins, then the Ravens would go to Buffalo, and Houston would go to Kansas City next week. Houston's the 4, so
We got to give Denver a chance tomorrow. I'd pick Buffalo, but we play the games for a reason.
Henry has 183 yards on the ground.
183 rushing yards for Henry.
Steelers battle. You know, they gave themselves a chance.
Yeah, the Steelers did fight back and
Dug a 21-point.
get some momentum going, but ultimately they're not good enough. And nothing's going to change. The Pittsburgh Steelers are spinning their wheels. They've been spinning their wheels for the last really 7 years.
And they made 21-7, had that drive, and then Baltimore came right back and scored.
And I don't know why the Steelers ain't using their timeouts.
Chasing shadows. So they're going to let it
But the Ravens take it to the 2-minute warning there.
2 minutes until the Ravens move on to the divisional round. 28-14.
Here lies Pittsburgh's hopes and dreams. Boy, everybody really showed up for the playoff streams, didn't they? Vikings at Rams in Arizona on Monday. Y'all remember the game got moved because of the wildfires, unfortunately.
Don't forget, stick around after the game for the wild card post game show. Exclusive on Prime Video, among other things. Kaylee interviewing the player of the game. She's got a couple of choices here at the moment.
Mike Tomlin going full Raheem Morris with his timeouts here. Hoarding them motherfuckers. Hoarding that shit. Now he wants to call timeout. First down and it's victory formation. Good great. We're going back to come. Are you shitting me? Bro. Drag this shit out a little more. We know it's over. One, two, three, Cancun. Exhilarating conversation in the stream. Just, appreciate everyone.
The defense, as we his playing career here, defense was a problem for
One first down and it's Ogre. Derrick Henry back in the game.
over the last 8 weeks. They've led the league in fewest points.
And, they're within an inch of that first down.
Very close to a first down here.
Pittsburgh calls timeout.
Clock run, at least for the moment. But Pittsburgh will take a timeout. Practice here for the third one forthcoming. The AFC, we mentioned the lowest seed goes to Kansas City. So if Denver beats Buffalo tomorrow, they would go to Kansas City. But if Buffalo wins tomorrow, which is expected to be in their favor, then Baltimore would go to Buffalo next week, and Houston, beating the Chargers today, go to Kansas City.
What an amazing, if Buffalo ends up winning, what a game that would be next week with Lamar and Josh Allen.
Not a single NFC game has been played yet. That's all tomorrow and Monday.
Great games coming up.
Things just getting started. And first down, Ravens win 28-14. It's victory formation, Tom.
3 times tonight.
They've had 48 rushing attempts. They average about 32. Obviously, on the back of Henry and Lamar. And some pushing and shoving in a rivalry game.
That was the 49th run and only 22 passes tonight.
And Derrick Henry and Lamar setting everything else up.
Well, I bet that feels good for Ravens fans. Good God, the Ravens hit 299, a yard away from 300 rushing yards tonight. Just call timeout, Baltimore. Don't worry about it. Just call timeout now. Timeout.
Celebration mode.
Why did they reset the play clock? Ah, fuck it. It's done.
They could have a home game if there's again they're a road game next week, but
Nix goes crazy.
somehow Kansas City gets beat and they beat
Push forward and get a yard and get 300.
AFC Championship game played here. Well, they're not going to get the 300 yards.
GG.
Here, crowd loving every minute of it. So the Ravens end
Could have won some money on this game. Ravens were favored by 10. They win by 14. I was saying I think it's dumb when teams are favored by that much, but hey, maybe not. Play the Pittsburgh Steelers in the playoffs, you'll win by at least double digits.
They attacked the team that had lost 4 in a row. Pittsburgh was lifeless in the first half. Baltimore able to capitalize, build that big lead. And once you get Pittsburgh with this offense and you catch up with them, you got to run where you want them. And the Ravens were able to hold on here and really dominate this football game as they're on to the next round.
Alrighty. I guess I'll see nobody tomorrow when I